Don't get wild and crazy doing fiesta. And remember, you're not allowed to drink any alcohol on probation. And I know fiesta, it's an alcohol fest. Let's be honest. Look, you can walk down the street. Everybody booth has an alcohol. No fiesta. It's an alcohol fest. Let's be honest. Look, you can walk down the street. Everybody booth has an alcohol. Orozco, it appears we just saw you the other day.
Every day you see me, it's a great.
I like the suit again. All right, what are we doing with Mr. Orozco?
Well, Your Honor, the state has tendered an offer. We are respectfully declining that offer. So
Okay.
The hearing opens with a warning that sounds almost parental. Don't get wild during fiesta. No alcohol while on probation. But let's be real, fiesta in San Antonio is all about alcohol. Right away, the judge is setting a tone: follow the rules, or face the consequences.
Was the offer tendered today?
Yes, Judge. Yes, Judge.
How old are you, sir?
I'm 34 years old, miss.
All right, so what I do, I always give people a chance to think about the offer, especially when an offer is just tendered today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to recall you for a plea deadline date, and then we'll set.
Then we meet Orozco, back in court again. Even the judge comments, "It appears we just saw you the other day." Think about that. In a system already overloaded, here's someone repeatedly cycling back into the spotlight. Is this persistence, or self-sabotage?
You for a jury trial date.
So I'm trying to get. Oh, I was trying to ask him if I can get the 10 years. No.
Yeah.
The judge should not hear that.
Oh, so here's the thing with, let me explain something to you. Wait a minute, stop, time out.
Dude, I got light on. I got light.
All right, we're gonna send you out. So I want you to listen to me clearly.
Listen.
It is not my role to hear the facts in this case. What ends up happening if you go to a jury trial, a jury will.
Orozco, just 34, hears that an offer has been made. His attorney declines it. But then, he tries to talk directly to the judge. "Can I get the 10 years? No?" Immediately, the judge shuts him down. Here's the contradiction: the system expects defendants to be silent, but also to accept life-changing deals. Shouldn't he at least be allowed to speak?
Hear it. If you want a bench trial, then I will hear the facts of the case. That's how it works. I'm not allowed to hear your plea negotiations with the state and your defense counsel unless they want me to hear that, but that is not allowed. Here's the thing, sir. I understand that you're upset and that you want to be out. I don't know why you're not facing me.
Because I'm mad, miss. Because
Yeah.
the SCPD lied to me and they've been harassing me for 2 years.
So does he need an evaluation or no?
I don't believe so, Your Honor. We've been effectively been.
Frustration explodes. Orozco says he's been lied to, harassed by police for 2 years. The judge fires back, "Don't disrespect the court." She compares his anger to punishing every inmate just because one treated her badly. A powerful analogy, but does it dismiss the real claims of harassment? Who do you think is in the wrong here, the defendant for losing his cool, or the judge for brushing it off?
Able to communicate.
Okay. All right. So here's the thing, because SAPD, according to you, lied to you, and because they treated you badly, that is no reason to disrespect the court. For example, the way you're treating me now, guess what? What if I were to say every inmate over there, because you treated me this way, I'm going to treat them badly, or I'm going to treat you badly because you're being disrespectful to the court? That would not be right. I don't do that. So don't do that to me.
The judge explains her hands are tied. She cannot hear his side, at least not yet. Unless there's a bench trial or jury, plea negotiations are off limits. This is where courtroom drama meets bureaucracy, a man desperate to be heard, silenced by the rules of procedure.
Do not, here's the thing, do not come to this court putting something on this court that somebody else did to you, because I didn't do it. So what I am telling you, if you will listen, all right, take a deep breath and listen. The state and the defense, they negotiate, and the state offers whatever they offer. The defense will tell you what the offer is. I'm not allowed, because those plea negotiations are supposed to be confidential.
Then comes the timeline. His first attorney got sick, delaying everything. A new one just finished a murder trial. The state only made an offer today. Now Orozco must wait until March 25th to decide, accept the deal, or roll the dice with a jury. Imagine being locked up, told to be patient while your life ticks away. Would you gamble on a jury, or grab the offer?
I'm not allowed to get involved with that. I know from what you're telling me is that you want to tell me about your case and how these charges never should have been brought, or maybe they should be dismissed. At this point in the process, it is not my job to hear that. I'm not allowed to hear that yet, unless there's a motion to suppress, or unless you want to have a bench trial and you want me to hear it, or either I will hear it when you have a jury trial. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I understand the frustration.
The judge even raises her voice at one point. A deputy jokes, sometimes that's the only way they understand. The courtroom laughs, but behind the humor is a chilling truth. Even moments of levity carry undertones of power and control.
That people will have because you're at the jail. You don't feel like you should be at the jail. You don't feel like these charges ever should have been brought. You don't feel like this case should have been indicted if people just had the facts. I understand. I understand your frustration, but do not take your frustration out on the court. I try to move these cases as quickly as possible. You have been here on January 2024, and then your court-appointed counsel was ill, so he asked it to be removed. So Mr. Arguelles was appointed, and I'm sure he got on your case as quickly as possible. He's just finished a murder trial. The state just gave you an offer today. So what's going to end up happening?
Later, another defendant faces review of his probation terms. At first, things look good, full compliance. But then, honesty slips in. A late-night Walmart trip broke curfew. Technically minor, but in probation, even the smallest slip can unravel everything. Should such tiny missteps really risk someone's future?
I want you to hear me clearly. This is going to be recalled for March 25th. You can either accept or reject the state's offer. If you choose to reject their offer, what is going to end up happening is we're going to get you a jury trial as quickly as possible. That's how things are going to flow here. Is there anything else?
Nothing for the defense.
All right. Thank you. Deputy Laura, why must I raise my voice?
You shouldn't have to, Judge.
Yeah, I'm like,
You know, Judge, sometimes that's the only way they understand.
Yeah. That's what my mom would say with us. And sometimes she would raise her voice. You know, my brother would say, "Now I understand."
In the end, the judge agrees to remove GPS monitoring. But not without a warning. Fiesta is coming. Don't drink, don't get caught up. It's both protective and threatening, a reminder that freedom here is conditional.
Johnny, you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Aceves.
Service.
All right. I never know what to do with the V's either.
With what, ma'am?
The V's, you know, in the names to pronounce it correctly.
It's always there.
Bay, Aceves. Okay. All right. How's everything going on probation?
Pretty good, man.
And how's the employment?
Awesome. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. All right. Probation. I know they're here for removal of GPS.
Yes, Judge. In reviewing Mr. Aceves' file, it indicates that he's been in compliance with everything. He's doing really well. There's not been any, it hasn't been any violations or anything with his GPS. Everything seems to be going good.
All right.
Your Honor, I have to be honest with the court. He did have a violation Saturday or Sunday, right?
Yes, sir.
He was out. He should have been home at 2:00 or something. He thought it was later than that. So he went to Walmart, I believe.
Yeah.
And that was it. And he called him right away and he went back home. That was it.
So what do we take away? Orozco waits for his fate, trial or plea. Another man earns a small step toward freedom, with Fiesta looming as a test of discipline. This courtroom shows us the push and pull of justice, mercy, control, and contradictions at every turn.
That's the only thing, and I wanted to be honest with the court because it's gonna come in and I don't want the court to think I like to.
Okay.
So,
Now, I appreciate your honesty.
well, thank you.
Yeah. And so he was at the Walmart.
Yes, ma'am, right, Walmart?
Yeah, I was returning
Battery charger.
body charger that I wanted to return.
Okay. All right.
Your Honor, I would like to point out though, the last time we were in court, we modified his conditions for 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday. So it may not be a violation that comes in. We have not received it as a violation.
Okay. What time were you at the Walmart?
3 p.m.
And that was for any purposes.
Yes.
It wasn't just for work or anything like that.
So you were correct. And you're, yeah,
No.
I have it here.
All
So,
this time from day one, not one, deleting this one, not one violation, Your Honor.
yes. Yes. And I do have it on my docket sheet that it was for 6 a.m. to 6 p.m.
That's
for
what I
all
thought.
purposes. All right. So do you have any objections to removal of GPS?
No, Your Honor, I did speak to Mr. Aceves briefly. He says that everything's going well with his new job. He feels like everything is going good. So we don't have any objections. at this
All
time.
right. So I'm going to remove GPS, but here's the thing. I know this is San Antonio. A lot of things are about to come upon us, mainly Fiesta. So don't get wild and crazy doing Fiesta. And remember, you're not allowed to drink any alcohol on probation. And I know Fiesta, it's an alcohol fest, let's be honest. But you can walk down the street, everybody booth has alcohol in it. Everybody has those long things with the alcohol in it. Don't get caught up in that, understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I
really appreciate it, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
oh, you're so welcome. Thank you. I'm glad you're on track and everything is working out for you. Of course, you have a great attorney. If anything goes wrong or if there are any issues, you can always contact your attorney. If you feel as though probation is not addressing something, you can always come to court and talk to the probation officer here or come to me.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So I'll order removal of the GPS.
Thank you, Judge.
All right.
Can we be excused?
Yes, we can, but I need to give you all another check-in day because I'm ordering removal of GPS, but I'm going to have you all come back after Fiesta.
Okay,
So we'll come back.
we're gonna have our own fiesta tonight, so tomorrow then.
Okay. All right. So we'll come back May 27th. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Do you need a reset form?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So we'll be back on May 27th. All right.
All right.
Good
Thank
job.
you.
Thank you. And I like the new haircut.
Judge, it's not nice to talk about hair in front of a bald guy.